dug in their heels, and I talked to Eric Gomez last night. It's my job, it's Eric's job to try to figure out a solution to make the fight that all the fans are looking forward to. I mean, it's the biggest fight in boxing. It makes sense, but we have to come to an agreement. So that's what I talked to Eric last night. Check in with them later on today and see if there's a way we can try to make it work.
What do you think is keeping them from saying 50-50 is okay? What do you think is behind that? A lot of the fans are kind of agreeing with you guys that you guys kind of deserve.
If you look at the social media, most of the fans are supporting the Triple G side, but again, it's a negotiation. I'll do everything I can on the Triple G side to try to make the fight happen. Triple G is going to make the final decision. Canelo is going to make the final decision on his side, and that's where we're at. But we're doing our best to try to make that fight happen.
And I know not to spend too much on the subject, but I mean,
the helicopter is flying over right now.
Oscar pretty much simplified it for us. You said, I mean, you guys can move on and fight for $1 million, and you guys can fight Canelo for $20 million. It's pretty much simplified.
Well, the Canelo fight would be more than that, but also, look, Triple G fights Billy Joe Saunders, if he fights Deverchenko, if he fights Charlo. A lot of people want him to fight Charlo. Those are big fights. So it's not like he's going to fight a small fight. If for some reason the fight with Canelo doesn't happen, he'll be in a showcase fight in the fall. So, but again, this is the biggest fight in boxing. This is the biggest fight for both guys. There's no arguing that. Both sides agree to that. It's just a matter of trying to see if there's a way to come to an agreement.
I think you and a lot of people will agree with me that when they said the WBC is the most important belt in boxing, Gennady has that belt. The WBC said if you can't fight Canelo, then you kind of have to step in there with Charlo.
Charlo's a great fight. We got conflicting mandatories right now. We got the IBF ordered their mandatory, and the WBC is ordering their mandatory. So we got to figure out a solution. There's a lot of politics in boxing. We got to figure out a solution.
You think they're being unfair to you and they're coming down on you guys because of maybe the Canelo fight?
It's the responsibility for a unified champion. That's why it's so hard. We tried, for the last 2-3 years to unify all the titles, and Triple G is the guy that'll go anywhere, fight anyone, and we still couldn't get it done. Billy Joe Sanders he just canceled his fight, so he would definitely be a possibility if the Canelo fight can't happen. So we'll certainly try to figure out how to make it work.